I just wanted to show you the guts of the machine. The grill guard folds forward, so it's pinned normally in this position, pulls forward, and then you've got full access. So up front is kind of the things you would normally expect. Battery, we've got the overflow tank for the expansion tank for the radiator. You can see here is a hydraulic cooler, and behind that is the radiator. We've got some electronics up here in terms of fuses, access next to the battery, and then things like air cleaner on top. Now the great thing about these tractors, just to be super clear about this, is that there's no DPF filter, there's no DEF fluid on these. So it's quite a simple machine in terms of its exhaust treatment, which to us is a real bonus because we do send these many hours away from the dealership. In some cases we barge them to people's private islands, and for them to have something that does not have exotic exhaust treatment is a bonus. It's just one more thing that doesn't fail, or one less thing to go wrong. The engine itself, I don't know that you can really see down there onto the cover, the valve cover, but it is a Mitsubishi engine. And to give you some history, Mahindra has owned a percentage of the Mitsubishi tractor company now for many, many years. They've been working in partnership together. And then a number of years ago, they purchased a 33% share in Mitsubishi's agricultural company. And then recently, in the last 6 months, they bought out the balance of the company. So now Mahindra owns what's called the Mitsubishi Mahindra Agricultural Machinery Company in Japan is owned 100% by Mahindra. So when we look at these tractors, there are component pieces that do originate in Japan or were built in Japan, and in some instances it's technology that's also transferable from Japan to, say, a plant in India, but it's all based on this relationship with Mitsubishi that goes back decades, a business relationship that's worked very well for both companies. So that's the sort of guts of the engine. These side panels do lift out, so there's a couple of wing nuts on both sides, and that side panel will just lift out and expose the tractor. The loader itself is easily removable. So normally if you're doing any kind of significant work on the engine, you would remove the loader. It has some integrated fold down legs here, one on each side that drops down. And then you just remove a single pin on each side here. And that pin, once it's removed, the loader has a sort of a pin that sits in a saddle. Once this pin is out, then this pin can release from the saddle. And one of the great things that they've done here to make things easier is they've eliminated the individual hydraulic couplers and gone with this monoblock type coupler. So you have all 4 connections in a single block with a release handle that basically is the only thing you move to connect the entire system or disconnect the system is through the use of that single handle. So that's the 1126 machine from Mahindra. I hope you enjoyed the overview today.